In a world that demands conformity, mediocrity can feel like a comfort zone. Yet, a few brave souls choose a different path. They look to the ancient past, to the wisdom of warriors and philosophers, and ask themselves, what does it mean to be truly superior? Being a superior man isn't about wealth or fame. It's about mastery, resilience, and purpose. Two of the most profound thinkers who explored this path were Miyamoto Musashi, Japan's legendary swordsman, and Friedrich Nietzsche, Germany's revolutionary philosopher. Though separated by centuries and continents, Musashi and Nietzsche shared a vision of human potential that continues to inspire and challenge us today. Imagine a figure standing alone in a landscape of shadows and mountains, embodying the strength of a warrior and the introspection of a philosopher. This figure is not merely a swordsman or a thinker. He is both. He is the superior man each of us has the potential to become. To understand this journey, we'll begin with Musashi's wisdom on discipline and mastery. Miyamoto Musashi was born in 1584, a time when Japan was engulfed in civil wars and the samurai class was revered for its loyalty, skill, and stoicism. Musashi was no ordinary samurai. He would go on to win over 60 duels, many of them fought to the death. However, Musashi's greatness did not lie solely in his skill with a sword, but in his disciplined approach to life. In the Book of Five Rings, Musashi outlines principles not just for battle, but for self-mastery. "Do nothing that is of no use," he writes. At first, this may seem overly simplistic, yet Musashi believed in purging one's life of the unnecessary, allowing only that which sharpens and refines. This philosophy can be applied beyond the battlefield. Consider your daily habits. Are there activities or mindsets you cling to that serve no purpose? Musashi's wisdom teaches us to rid ourselves of distractions and focus on what truly matters. For Musashi, life itself was a battlefield, where every moment was an opportunity to practice. His discipline extended beyond physical combat to calligraphy, art, and meditation, embodying a Japanese concept known as shugyo, a rigorous pursuit of perfection in every area. To Musashi, being a superior man meant achieving mastery in all aspects of life. He believed that one who masters himself could master any situation, an idea that resonates today for anyone seeking to excel. Musashi's The Book of Five Rings is a unique manual for both swordsmanship and life, filled with principles that challenge us to think deeply about discipline and purpose. The book is divided into 5 scrolls, each representing an element: earth, water, fire, wind, and void. These elements illustrate how the superior man must balance different aspects of his existence. The Earth Scroll is a grounding force, emphasizing stability. Musashi believed that a superior man must be unshakable, standing firm regardless of life's turbulence. To be grounded in this sense means cultivating an inner strength that external events cannot disturb. The Water Scroll represents adaptability, a concept Musashi found crucial for survival and success. He teaches us to flow like water, to adapt to the shifting circumstances of life. As we move to the Fire Scroll, Musashi's lessons become intense and focused on aggression and assertiveness. The superior man must know when to act, when to take control with decisiveness. Too often, fear holds people back from pursuing greatness. Musashi teaches us that by cultivating courage, we can confront these fears and emerge stronger. The Wind Scroll is about understanding others, not just opponents in a literal sense, but comprehending the beliefs and attitudes of people around us. For Musashi, empathy and strategic thinking go hand in hand. By observing and understanding, the superior man gains insight into human nature, making him not only a skilled warrior, but a perceptive individual. Finally, the void scroll reflects enlightenment. It is a state of being where the mind transcends the material world. Musashi believed that the true superior man seeks this state, where wisdom and intuition flow without hindrance. Fast forward to the 19th century, and we encounter Friedrich Nietzsche, a philosopher who, like Musashi, was driven by a vision of human potential. Nietzsche introduced the concept of the Übermensch, or overman, a figure who transcends ordinary human limitations. Nietzsche's vision was not of physical superiority, but of mental and moral strength, a person who creates his own values, defining his own life path. Nietzsche's philosophy was revolutionary because it defied the norms of his time. While society encouraged conformity, Nietzsche called for individuality. To Nietzsche, the superior man, the Übermensch, could not be confined by societal rules. Instead, he believed that people must confront the darker aspects of existence, embracing life's suffering to achieve self-overcoming. Nietzsche famously said, "That which does not kill us makes us stronger." This phrase is not just about physical endurance, but a call to embrace hardship as a catalyst for growth. Nietzsche believed that a superior man would not avoid pain, but rather see it as a necessary part of becoming resilient. In this way, the superior man turns obstacles into stepping stones. Nietzsche's idea of the will to power reflects a core part of the superior man's journey. For Nietzsche, the will to power is the driving force behind human ambition, creativity, and strength. It is not merely a desire to dominate others, but an inner force compelling us to rise above mediocrity and continuously push our limits. To cultivate the will to power, one must actively pursue challenges that ignite passion and purpose. Nietzsche's phrase, "Become who you are," may seem paradoxical, but it is one of his most profound insights. He believed that each individual possesses a unique potential waiting to be realized. For the superior man, life is not about following a predetermined script, but about creating oneself anew. This concept calls for radical self-awareness and honesty, qualities that are rare yet essential for personal growth. Consider how much of your life is spent conforming to others' expectations. Nietzsche argues that the superior man breaks free from these limitations. He challenges us to examine our motivations, to ask ourselves if we are living authentically. The superior man is not bound by the past or defined by mistakes. Instead, he sees each day as a chance to evolve and redefine himself. Nietzsche's idea of amor fati, or love of fate, also contributes to his vision of the superior man. To love one's fate means to accept every aspect of life, including suffering, as necessary for growth. Nietzsche believed that a superior man would not wish for an easier life, but would embrace every experience, viewing each challenge as essential to his journey. While Musashi and Nietzsche never met, their teachings echo one another in powerful ways. Musashi's emphasis on discipline, simplicity, and focus complements Nietzsche's call for self-overcoming and individuality. Both men believed in living fully and purposefully, rejecting complacency and superficiality. Imagine a modern-day individual trying to apply these teachings. For Musashi, this person would cultivate skill through disciplined practice, dedicating themselves to mastery. For Nietzsche, they would develop the courage to face their insecurities, striving to transcend ordinary limitations. Together, Musashi and Nietzsche's philosophies remind us that to be a superior man is to walk a path that requires resilience, focus, and a constant drive toward self-improvement.